Hi everyone, Sandra Duran Wilson here, and welcome back to Mixed Media Soul Sparks. Every week I try and bring you some new ideas, tips, tricks, new products, maybe even a new way of thinking of how you create art or how to power through some challenges. And as always, I'm always using up everything I have. So this week I'm going to be sharing how to create gold leaf on these wood cutouts. But I've got from my background, this was a sample board from a recent workshop on gold leaf. And it's got different kinds of leaf. I had just bits and pieces left over. And I just put there's copper, there's different kinds of gold leaf. This actually had some string underneath it, and then I sanded it and painted it, and so it's just a mishmash of different things. So nothing goes to waste. There's some raised elements here that were probably a gloss medium and that they got gold leafed over. So here's the plan, and this is one that I've already done, and these are some wood cutouts that I got in a recent trip down to Mexico. And I gold leaf this one, and it's going to go onto this spot right here. And this one, the first one I did, I just put the adhesive size, the glue, directly onto the wood. And it wasn't sealed, so the glue worked well in some areas, and in other areas it didn't. So I'm going to show you the proper way to do it, and I'm going to be sealing it with this red iron oxide, which is really the traditional color for gold leaf. If you go back to Italy and the times when they were doing a lot of gold leafing. So you can do other colors. I recommend using a dark color. And if you use a light color, it's really not going to show. The gold leaf, when you put it on, is going to get little cracks and things in it. So if you have a contrasting color, it really accentuates that, and you can see the beauty of the gold leaf. Now I have painted the other side already, so I'm just not going to finish it right there. This is the side where it's already been painted and it's dry. So the next thing, when your paint is dry, like this one is right now, except for that little spot, let me just dry it real quick. This paint is almost dry just because that's how porous that wood was. And that's why the adhesive didn't stay too well. So now that I've put the paint on there, when I go to put the glue on, it's going to work better. So when I say glue, this is what I'm using is Aqua Size. This brand is from a company, LA Gold Leaf, that I buy. But you can buy a kit. You can get Mona Lisa makes little bottles that you can buy the simple leaf and the gold leaf. And I have a lot of other tutorials on gold leaf. I even have a gold leaf class that has so many different ideas for using gold leaf. But I'll put some links for products that you can get. And they call it Aqua Size. It's just really a glue. Very thin, goes on white. When it's dry, it will be clear. So it's going to take it maybe 5-10 minutes to dry. And it will, like I said, it'll be clear when it's dry. And then I'll show you how to put the gold leaf on. So let's just give it a minute to dry. I'm going to go clean my brush off because I don't want the glue to dry on it. All right, I think it is now dry. I don't see any more little white areas. So I'm going to take my glove off, and yep, it's pretty sticky. And that's how you can really tell that it's ready to go. That it's clear and that it feels sticky. So this is the simple leaf, and by that it comes already on a carrier sheet, so you can see how easy it is to pick it up. And I'm just gonna put it down on here and start to rub it down. And hopefully it will all stick. So once I take it off, take the paper off, then I'll come back in, press down. I usually use like a soft cotton cloth, but I didn't bring it over to my table, so I can make do with this. And then I'll just start to rub a little bit. By pressing it down first, you're going to ensure that it's really sticking. And then after you do that, then you can start to rub and take off some of the extra leaf. And I usually have I'll just use a soft brush here to take off the extra leaf. I found a link on Amazon for some wood cutouts like this, so I will put that with all the other links for the products that I'm using. Now when it gets down into those little areas, I'm just going to push the brush through so I can open up those areas. All right, now I have to decide, do I like this one or do I like the other one? I don't know. What do you think? Which one do you like? This one or this one? This one? Okay. So I'm going to show you how to mount it. I'm going to get rid of the last little pieces of the gold leaf. Just using this toothbrush, it's a little stiffer. And I'm just going to use this gel. This is the heavy gel. I still see a little. Once I get this glued down, I won't be able to get more off, so I want to make sure. Okay. See how thick this is? So this is going to really stay where I put it. And this is white when it's wet, but it's going to dry clear. So I don't have to be concerned about it, being white underneath the openings. Just put on a thick enough layer to where it'll hold it. Take out some of the extra, just put it around here. And just let that dry. And get ready to go. So think about all the different things you could use. Like the thing I found, these are like coasters. You could also use other kind of cutout materials, maybe even like doilies or placemats, and cut up pieces of them and just put the metal leaf on them. Put two of these together, hang them in the window, all kinds of ideas. So I'll put a picture of this when it's dry, and you can see that this will have gone clear, and I'll show it to you all finished. Okay, so remember to go to my website, sign up for the newsletter so you can stay up to date on all of the new things that are happening. Might be new classes. I've got one more workshop, an in-person workshop that I'm doing, and that's in Ireland. There's a couple of places left, so don't miss out on that, and I will see you next week. Join the Creative Awakening community on Facebook, where you'll be able to post your art, connect with other creatives around the world, and ask questions. Use the hashtag #MixedMediaSoulSparks when posting your work on social media. Thanks for joining me